Welcome back, guys, to Chapter 30 of Fire Emblem, where victory or death is very much going in our favour of victory, as Limstella is the only one really on the field that can do massive damage to us, with only a couple of bandits and some horsemen coming down the side. This is a map that's very interesting though, because as the turns keep changing, we can get reinforcements supposedly up until turn 35 or so, I've been told. So it might be a good idea if we want to level certain characters like our lords to max level and see their full power, to go all the way to that level. So what do I do? Do I keep on keeping on? For now I'll just end the turn and we'll see what happens next time, because it's up to turn 15 or 16, reinforcements keep coming in, then there's a little gap, and then a big amount of reinforcements starts to come in every single turn with promoted units and the whatnot. So Heath takes this one down with a silver lance, which leaves me thinking I might want to deal with all the reinforcements and fight Limstella after the fact. If this was Hector's playthrough, if I completed this in under 20 turns, I would get myself another special map, so there's a reason to do it there. Otherwise, we can just keep mopping up lovely experience all around like Heath's doing right this second. Level up indeed, gain some strength, defense, and res. But I kind of want to get certain characters up to level 20 here, like Florina, who has always been my lady around the place, Rekka, who's just got some ridiculous stats, or so I think personally. I quite like her as a unit. And of course, Neighbour, my wife. I want to get my lords leveled up as well, and Nino and Priscilla probably with that. Canas falls at the wayside in some senses to those guys. With a player phase beginning, we see it's quite easy for us to just attack and finish off the last couple of units in front of us. They're pretty much lined up for us now. As we take on another one and take it out. A level up indeed. Rekka can get over and take out the last horseman here without any issue. A steel bow will come through. A critical, in fact, to take that one down and get a ton of experience. Or not really that much experience when you think about it. And then that leaves us with just Limstella on the map. By what's turn is this? Turn 14. However, there will be more reinforcements in the next two turns, so for now, we're going to just let it happen, I guess, is one way to look at it. Let it happen. And so, for two more turns, we got two more lots of reinforcements coming in, and with these guys appearing here, I'm not quite sure I really like that. Right, we still need to heal up Sane after all, so I'm going to move Sane to... Well, these guys have got no chance of getting anywhere near anyone at this point, so let's just move Sane into the bushes here and then get Nino to heal him. That'll work quite nicely. There we go, healed up to full. Get Priscilla over this way a bit more, maybe she can help deal with the horsemen, or maybe not. And then we're about splitting up our forces to deal with reinforcements coming from multiple angles, because I'm guessing there's going to be more reinforcements down here, basically where we're looking at forts. There's reinforcements there, maybe even some reinforcements there, you never know. We've got Raven over here, possibly some reinforcements there. It seems they're coming out of this fort as well, so we really need to just split our forces in nice fashion here. So, what do I do? What do I do? How do I do this? Well, first of all, we need to get Canas up to get maybe a heal onto Rekka. In the meantime, we've got Matthew and Dart here to take these ones down. Their hit chance isn't exactly spot on. So there goes another one down. And Matthew levels up with it. There's one thing we could do to stop that. Well, that's quite a nice level up. And that is, of course, stand on the forts. But to be honest, when you can get the experience like this, you're going to take it. And if I go into the bushes here, it's going to be even better. Right, a Sword Reaver is a bit overkill. A Steel Axe will do. Dart will take them down. Of course, they're on forts as well, so their avoidance is kind of hiked up a little bit on top of that. Alright, we got Florina here, who probably needs a heal on top of that at some point. It's about splitting our units in the right fashion. Should we send Eliwood downwards-ish, in case someone spawns below. Hector, well, those are Lance guys in the middle, so maybe you'll deal with them. Lynn, go with, well, Lynn probably should stay around here as well, because there's a load of Knight guys going and splitting people up and trying to make different forces go different places is a bit of a problem. Alright, so we're going to move forward, of course. I want to put them... Oh, if enemies are spawning here, I'd rather have everyone gather up around that fort area. That's definitely one way I'd look at it. So we'll leave it like this for now. Let them spawn on the fort if they're going to spawn there next turn. Florina's there waiting. Yeah, let's have Florina back up here. Sane and that can handle this. Oswin could move up on top of that. Ultimate Guardsman. But I'm wondering, with the bushes as well, do you think I could actually just fend them off with Nino? It's a fort. It's a fort. And apart from that, we've got our Archer Lady just waiting. Nothing else is really going on. Maybe I could pick up Priscilla and bring her over. Maybe that's not a bad idea. We'll send Priscilla into the main bit as all these troops start going forward. So our advance onto Limstella would have again been cut off by us advancing over and then tons of knights appearing. Nothing's happening over here, so that's fine by me for now. We'll leave everyone as they are. We could get the experience onto Priscilla here. Yeah, why not? Priscilla likes attacking too, you know. There you go, another one taken down by you. Getting closer to a level up. In the meantime, we can then pick you up and then just go off on a merry jaunt, take you up, and to be honest, it's going to be a lot faster if we want to get the heal going. Onto Rebecca here, who's going to probably fight off whatever's going to spawn this way. Because there's going to be loads of reinforcements coming. You guys are giving me the information. We'll send Raven up to back up. Canas can come as well. But of course, he's got such small legs, it takes him ages to walk up there. And here's the interesting point here. I do wonder how much chance these guys have of really attacking Nino at close range, and their hit chance is really low. So what I could do is just put her in the forest. I'll let her take on every unit one by one. It's an interesting way of looking at things. Can't take them down with that. So shall we see if this works? This is a risky move, but to be honest, if the general only has a small hit chance, then the other guys aren't going to have a very big hit chance either. This could be Nino's leveling paradise. The only problem with moving her across the bridge is, of course, putting her in Limstella's range, but that's not a problem, so we'll just back up from there, I guess. Come on then, Hector, you go deal with these guys. Lindis will go down below with Ellawood and just guard from here. That splits up our troops quite effectively. We've still got one guy there, so we'll take him out with a steel axe from Darty. Yes, this is turning into a full-on reinforcement bash fest, but the next turn stands to be interesting with the way that we've set up Nino, that's for sure. It's a risk that might pay off really nicely, but it might also just go wrong. You never really know. Renaud, you can get up as well, leave those spaces clear. Let's get you to the safe side of things. With nothing going on at the moment, I think everything's fine to say play another turn. This is turn 16. So supposedly we shouldn't have any reinforcements for a little bit here. They don't want to attack Nino directly on. Well, I was expecting them to do it, but I guess it's done by speed order here. And if he's only got a hit chance of 3, that means Nino's going to have a field day. In fact, I might need to bring the caravan to Nino to give us some more spells at this rate. The lady with the godly stats gains some extra defense there, which is probably not so bad with these units coming at her. It's going to be the next turn that's more interesting. What I should have done is I should have took on the general right in front of me, because that's what seems to have messed this up a little bit. If I took the unit standing in front of me, there would have been space for more units to get in. They'd have all been able to attack me this turn as a second attack critical comes out for Nino. Planted in the right position, you've got to say. And this is now what we call experience farming. It's milking experience out of a map that we could have easily completed, but I guess that's the reason the map was designed like this, to go that many turns of reinforcements, to then give you an option of leveling up your characters and getting ready for the final fight. So now everyone's ready. Of course, they're in the bushes themselves here. Is there any place I can get that's probably better for it? If I step forward one, it looks like it's a good idea. I'll take out the one closest to me in the meantime. As if Limstella doesn't get me from here. Another critical comes through, works perfectly. And I'll level up. To be honest, with Nino's resilience, or resistance, going up again, I don't really think that Limstella could really do much to the young girl. Even if she did move out and attack. But this is a siege mission again. So to be honest, I don't expect her to be moving anywhere. Let's get these guys safely over. And if those horsemen keep spawning again, what I'll do is I'll leave you there, sir. I wonder if anyone will spawn there. Let's leave that fort open as well. Put Hector ready to take down these ones, because he's a fairly high level already. Heath, you're carrying Priscilla, so get moving. Renaud can come forward. You can come forward. And I'll keep you nice and safe. And basically we can just resurrect another turn for Hector if someone comes here. And Hector can take them both on and start on his journey to level 20. In the meantime, we can get a staff heal on. I'll then let the next turn commence and let the Nino fun begin. Because that's really what's going to happen here. Unless they decide to go round, but they can't attack anyone else but Nino at this point in time. So let the interesting fun times begin. Alright, of course you were going to move into the undergrowth to have a better dodge chance yourself. But it doesn't mean you're not just going to get crit in the face. Nino's like, this is my town. Really? You've got to stop attacking Nino. I mean, your hit chance is actually full on 0. You have no chance at all of beating her. She can physically tank the physical units by her amazing dodge. No one stands a chance against the Mistress of Magic. And another level up comes through because of it. Right then, level 9, gain some speed. To be honest, we're not gaining so much big stats at the moment, but we're near caps anyway. So I can't really say I mind, because it's 26 speed. But she's still got L-Fire left over. I'm pretty sure I've got a fire in the bank that I could give her as well if she needs it. She's already S-rank for spells, I'm pretty sure. And there she goes, she's nullified every enemy off the map. So, if you want a powerful unit in your game, level up Nino. Seems to pretty much work. So she took everyone out pretty much on her own, her speed is capped, her magic still isn't, it's still a ways off, so hopefully she'll get some more levels, but you can't really complain about the bars she's got filled up there. Her Thunder, though, is pretty much nearly out, so it's time to get you over. To be honest, we could probably go back with Nino as well and sort some things out there. We could even, if we really wanted, get a bolting over on her, but we got a good hit chance for it, but we'd only hit for 5 damage. So it's pretty much a waste of a bolting in the meantime. Oh, we could have healed you up there, Florina. So, with that said, this brings us to turn 18. And supposedly we've got to now wait some turns for things to work properly. For more reinforcements to come. So there goes down Priscilla. Everyone's all nicely topped up to HP here. Well, we may as well get another level up, because why not if you can. And we'll take this time to maybe build some supports as well, if Raven and Priscilla are next to each other. Now I kind of want to build supports between Hector and Lynn, but Hector's got a job, Lynn's got a job. Depending on where enemies appear, maybe we'll build some between you two, eh? Should we put Oswin with Lord Hector? It's his lord after all. And then apart from that, we could just send Dart off and all that into the bushes and keep them safe, out of harm's way. The thieves are ganging up together as well. Protect the trolley, protect the caravan. It's the best way to go. Niels is safe. Niels, you may as well stand next to Hector. Why not, after all? And then what we do is for now, I guess we just press end and see what happens next. That's one way to go about doing things, isn't it? Let's see if we can spawn some more reinforcements. No reinforcements at the moment, but we know they're coming. You guys give me massive auguries and stuff about chapters to come. So this seems like a waste of turns. We could have killed her on like turn 11. This brings us to turn 24 if I'm right, or 22 at the moment. 23. 24. And supposedly the fun times start to happen at turn 25. So basically another battle happens within the battle that we've already done. Right, we might want to get Florina down to back things up as well. To be honest, let's get both of them down there. Let's get Nino as well. Right, pick her up. We're off on an adventure after all now. And then... what kind of range are we at? Let's go forward a little bit here. Let's hide in the bushes and make sure that no enemies are spawning. But I've heard they are, and I've heard to check the forts, so... let's let another turn play through and see where the enemies end up. Now this is the battle upon a battle. Now, we have promoted units, some Dragon Knights as well. We have Cavalryman that were appearing before, not so much experience. We have Falco Knights appearing on top of that, so there's a fair bit of experience there. So what we'll do is we'll move forward and we'll start nullifying them. So all that gained, another level up. You can see the amount of experience we can milk from this, that's for sure. HP luck, not so great, but of course Rebecca's stats are mostly capped in the first place. We can get in with a fire here, which will do enough. Of course, Falco Knights are generally high resistance-ish. But when you've got someone like Priscilla with such high magic, the resistance doesn't really count. So they'll be able to level up together there if enemies keep spawning. Completely blocked off. Magic gain there. Does that catch you for that? No. Nearly though. Let's get Raven in for some supports. In fact, let's just gather everyone around at this point. Because why not? And we've got Hector here to take out the middle row. Alright, just an iron axe will do, won't it? I just realised I wanted to put some magic onto a certain lady. Maybe Sane can do a little bit of carting things around for us, or maybe Matthew. Well, there's one down. Niels can, of course, just boost him up again. There we go. And another iron axe down here. Hector, he doesn't have promoted units in front of him, but he has 2 turns to get 2 unit KOs. So that works out too. I wonder how his iron axe is handling it at the moment, though. Probably gonna need to start carting weapons around to people, but 3 levels there. Strength and skill, not bad at all. Nowhere near to capping anything at the moment. Well, you are near to capping some stuff. But it's down here that's more interesting. Right, what we can do is we can nullify first and foremost these guys down here, these nomads. Especially if Lynn's going to crit with a killing edge. Let's go after the super troopers here, get big levels, and 1 speed. It's not so good, madame, but mind you, you are so close to capping like 3 things that in 6 levels we're probably going to cap them. Right, what kind of range can you reach, sir? Well, to there, which means that unfortunately I can't quite get there with you, Ellerwood, but maybe if we remove this enemy, things will work out. A rapier here will go through on the horse unit quite well. And gains a whole nother level. And quite a few stats to go with it. And with that, what we'll do is we will dump down Nino into the brush here. And maybe face things with Florina and Nino now as well. So we've got our troops down there, our troops up there. If any more spawn this way, we've got a big swath of troops in the middle. We've got Hector dealing with that. We've got our guys dealing with that. And if I press end turn, we've nullified most of the enemies at this point. But those Draco Knights are still around. But as you'll see, what should happen is a ton more units start to spawn on top of that. So you've got a better hit chance for Nino here. But Nino's going to deal, except for the fact that she's got bolting on. That's not really that clever of me, is it? Right, so as you can see, everyone's spawned yet again. So now the experience farming really commences. Now, you guys probably don't want to see turn after turn of experience farming, especially because we've got some kind of setup thanks to your guys' foreknowledge. You never let me blind Let's Play, do you? Or not truly blind, anyway. But, with that said, I'll get farming and I'll probably film it and then try to, like, montage it. It's a training montage and give you kind of like a spiel of results like football scores. It's going to be weird. So join me next episode if we start off for that and then hopefully defeat Limstella. I'll see you around for more Fire Emblem. Bye bye.